friends, welcome back to your channel Learning More with Prerna friends. Friends, please do like, share and support me by subscribing to your channel Learning More with Prerna friends. So friends, today I have come with another interesting, important topic for all of us. So you have heard that India is, India have unity in diversity. You would have heard this everywhere. We have unity in diversity. India is a country which is having unity in diversity. But what are the factors which are leading us to be, we have unity in diversity? What are the factors? So, unity in diversity means though we have many differences among us, we are united. All the Indians are united. Wherever we go, we represent ourselves as Indians, right? So, what are the factors which are leading us to be united? First, let us tell about the geographical unity. Just we in you whenever you see India map, you can see we have in north eastern region or northern region, you can see we have Himalayan mountains. Okay, and in this in the southern region, you can see we have Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, and Arabian Sea. So you can see India is a country which is separated by itself, and you can see we have a separate nation, and we feel that we are united because we have national anthem, national symbol. We whenever we sing national anthem, we feel that it is something we get goosebumps because we have struggled a lot for getting India independent. So we feel that we are one, and as you all know, even our government is encouraging us by telling that we all are one because we have single citizenship. In other countries like USA, you can see they have dual citizenship, but in India we have single citizenship, where citizens are represented through the country, not by through the country and state. We are being representing ourselves by the nation, that is Indian or Indians. And next, we can see the next unit. The next is cultural unity. In India, you can see we have hell lot of cultures, right? We have many cultures. We have many other people who are following different cultures. We have, the people, the Jains, they celebrate different festivals. The Hindus, they celebrate different festivals. But in some festivals, like national festivals, we all come together without any differences or without any differentiating ourselves. We all come together and we celebrate all our national festivals, right? Example, it might be Independence Day, it might be Republic Day. In these festivals, we feel that we are one. Though our religion might be different, though our caste might be different, though our culture is different, we all are one. Though we are following different cultures, we respect each other's culture, and we are united during the time of this national festivals. And next, we are going to see that religious unity. See, India is a secular country. Secular means to say not giving importance to one particular religion. In India, we can follow any religion without any obstacles. Without anyone's obstacles, we can follow our own religion. No one will stop you. No one will tell you not to follow this particular religion, or no one will stop you to follow particular culture. India is a secular country where you can follow whichever religion you are, comfortable with, or whichever religion is yours, you can follow that one. No one will come and stop you, no one will restrict you, or no one will punish you if you are following a particular religion. India is a secular country where you will see that no religion is given higher status. All religions are given the equal status. And next, we are going to see that though we have, next is linguistic unity. Though you can see India is divided on the basis of states, we have unity among ourselves because we respect each other's, each other's state. And why do you think we are being divided on the basis of states? When the people are being divided on the basis of states, we can understand the feeling of our people easily. So India is being divided on the basis of state, but still you can see in India, no language is called as official language. Okay, Hindi is called as official language sometimes, but it is nowhere written in our constitution, right? So you can see that India is a land of languages, but no language is given priority, or no language is being suppressed. In India, you can see all the language, or all the people of all language are given equal opportunities. And next we are going to see, last but not the least, political unity. How do you think we are politically united? See, India is a country which is following equal laws in all the states, equal education system in all the states, and equal, we have everything equal. If anyone, commits crime, he will be punished. If anyone is doing something wrong, he will be punished. So no, on that, we will not discriminate any person if he is committing something wrong, or if we will not, suppress any particular person if he is doing something good. So in India, you can see, though we are, and you can see, even you can see we have a strong political, central government. Though we have small, state governments and all, but still India is united because it have something called central power, or central government, which is, handling each and everything. So you can see that India is a politically united country. And so these are the factors which are leading us to be united, unity in diversity. That means to say, though we have so many, geographical differences, we have religious differences, we have linguistic differences, we have political differences, because we have different states and different political leaders are there. But at the same time, we have central government too. So you can see we have so many differences, but we all Indians are one, because we all love our motherland, right? If you like this video, you can just support me by subscribing to your channel, Learning More with Prerna. Thank you so much.